The 2025 MHERO 917, sometimes simply MHERO 917, from DongFeng's new high-performance off-road brand. Launched as the flagship of the MHERO lineup, this SUV aims to turn heads and challenge expectations in a crowded EV hybrid SUV market. From the outset, the 917 is impressive in its ambition. It offers multiple powertrain options, pure electric BEV, and extended range hybrid EREV variants, so you can pick your flavor of electrified muscle. In the BEV version, 4 individual electric motors, one at each wheel, generate staggering power. Each motor delivers about 197 kilowatts, pushing total output to around 797 kilowatts. The battery pack for that version is sizable, 142.7 kilowatt-hours, and achieves a CLTC range of up to approximately 505 kilometers. For those who prefer a hybrid compromise, the EREV version uses a 1.5L turbo petrol engine as a generator along with electric motors to give a blended system output of about 600 kilowatts. That version's battery is smaller, 66 kilowatt-hours, and enables a pure electric driving range of about 200 kilometers. Wrapped around that power is a muscular body, 4,987 millimeters long, 2,080 millimeters wide, and 1,935 millimeters tall, riding on a 2,950 millimeters wheelbase. Curb weight tips into the 3,130–3,293 kilograms range depending on spec. Visually, the 917 combines bold, angular lines with rugged cues. High ground clearance, aggressive wheel arches, and a bold front fascia give it strong off-road presence, while LED intelligent headlights and smart door handles inject a dose of modern automotive flair. Inside, the interior seeks to balance luxury and utility. A high-tech, interactive cockpit helps drivers monitor systems, while environmental features such as in-vehicle PM 2.5 filtering showcase attention to comfort and air quality. The shift lever gets an aircraft-style inspiration, and there are touches like smart door handles and LED accenting to create a futuristic feeling. Because the architecture is built around smart off-road design, things like body rigidity, suspension tuning, and durability are emphasized, though full public tests remain limited. In some export-oriented listings, the 2025 917 is being offered around $75,000 United States dollars $90,000, although actual pricing and availability will vary by market, taxes, import duties, and optional features. In Dubai, a listing showed the vehicle with a hybrid engine type, 800 horsepower, and a price of 428,000 United Arab Emirates dirhams. Performance numbers are compelling on paper. With over 1,000 horsepower claimed in some sources for the most aggressive version, the 917 aims to compete not just with traditional off-roaders, but with high-end performance SUVs. Acceleration figures are less public, but in one listing the hybrid version was quoted as doing 0 to 100 km/h in around 6 seconds. The robust torque from electric motors ensures strong low-end grunt, a desirable trait when crawling over rocks or climbing steep grades. With four-wheel independent drive, in BEV, or multi-motor hybrid layouts, traction and torque vectoring should be among its strengths. In terms of sales and adoption, the 917 is still early in its life cycle. In 2023, it sold modest numbers, 569 units combined across its variants, while in 2024 uptake increased, 1,161 units, as more awareness spread. That said, most of those sales are in the Chinese domestic market. Global rollout remains speculative. The MHERO brand itself is relatively new, though DongFeng is leveraging its legacy and engineering expertise. Interestingly, MHERO is branded apart from DongFeng's military off-road line, Mengshi, even though it shares the Mengshi Warrior heritage name. As of 2025, DongFeng is also consolidating partnerships, with reported tie-ups with Huawei to push further into smart, connected off-road SUVs. From a YouTube content angle, the 2025 MHERO 917 is ripe for video storytelling. You could start with cinematic shots, drone flyovers of the 917 negotiating rocky terrains, close-ups of its LED elements, door handles, and cockpit interface. Cut to POV shots from behind the wheel tackling rough trails, downhill rock gardens, or muddy crossings. Include a segment comparing the BEV versus hybrid versions in real-world driving, how they respond, how the energy regeneration behaves, how the petrol generator kicks in EREV mode. A range test video, driving until the battery drains and then switching to generator mode, would attract heavy views. Also useful. Interviews with engineers or product planners discussing how they engineered for off-road durability, how they manage cooling, chassis strength, software integration, and torque vectoring. Don't neglect interior comfort and user experience content. Review the infotainment, voice assistance, air filtration, seat ergonomics, and noise isolation while on-road and off-road. Then a segment on pricing, import feasibility, parts availability, and what it might take to bring one to markets like Pakistan or the Middle East, what customs, modifications, and homologation would matter. As of now, the 2025 MHERO 917 is an ambitious statement more than a proven global sales juggernaut. But for audiences interested in electric adventure vehicles, rugged luxury SUVs, or cutting-edge Chinese EVs, it's a fascinating subject. Its combination of high output, off-road design, and multiple powertrain choices make it a strong candidate for content creation. If you plan a video around it, shoot in diverse terrain, test both versions, compare against rivals, and don't forget the storytelling. This car has personality, and your audience will want to see how it lives up to the promise.